You're watching ABC4 News, celebrating 75 years.
Welcome back. New funds from the Biden administration are being used to help address the alarming suicide rates in the U.S. And Utah, as many of us know, has one of the highest self-harm and suicide rates in the country. So we are sitting down with the executive directors of the Ride to Prevent Suicide. We have Jake Hendricks and Kevin Muirhead here to talk a little bit about an event you guys have going on. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So tell us what you guys are doing this week.
So we are having a vampire soiree. It's a high-end, high-class vampire day. We've got 1 degree of separation coming. They are 5 comics. 4 of them are local. 1 of them is from California. They call themselves 1 degree of separation because each one of us is about 1 degree of separation from somebody that has committed suicide or has been affected by suicide. It's that big of a thing. Mm-hmm. We've also have a casino night going on, so you can come down and win raffle prizes, playing casino all night long. We've got food. I mean, the tickets are $100 right now. Mm-hmm. We are stopping selling them on the 12th, and you cannot buy them the day of the event. So
it is a private event, so
event, and it is high end. So you can't come in your jeans and stuff. You got to dress up as a vampire. That's what we're going for.
Yeah, it's a fun little fundraiser that we're putting on. So
tell me how you gentlemen got involved in this.
Well, we all started off as a bunch of crazy bikers. We lost a lot of friends in the past few years, and we decided we wanted to break the stigma and bring awareness to mental health and suicide, of course. That being said, we've paired up with some great advocates and other groups. We've got resources from typical therapy and counseling all the way to in-house medical emergencies for suicide. We wanted to break the stigma of it. And
why do you think there is so much of a stigma?
When somebody is sick with, like, say, cancer, and they put it out in the public and everybody rallies around them and they're like, yeah, you're a fighter. It's kind of different with coming out with, I suffer from bipolar or severe depression. And also the people that are in that situation, it's really hard for them to get out and talk about the dark place they're in. So we want to be in your face and show you that there's avenues and help out there.
I love that you guys are being ambassadors to this to kind of open the doors of communication for people who might be in a similar situation where they say, we don't talk about this enough, but I know there's someone out there. As you mentioned, everyone has been impacted by this. What advice do you have for them to create a safe space to get people talking about how they're doing?
So it's really hard for men to do it, especially. I focus on men because I am one and I understand where it's going. I actually sat in a parking lot and did a live video and was going to take my own life one time.
Yeah.
So what I do is I tell my story. And yes, I look like a fool because of what I've done, but it lets other people say, okay, you know what? Dirty's gone through this. So I can talk to Dirty, or Jake's gone through this. I can talk to Jake. And then, like Jake was saying, we have a lot of resources.
Tons of resources.
I mean, like you said, from just going to see a counselor to inpatient.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we've just got to make it okay to talk about it. That's the big thing.
One of our biggest supporters and resources is Salt Lake Behavioral Health. And they have everything across the board from youth as young as 7, I believe,
7.
to, military. There's a new military program that they can actually get help instead of going through like the VA and all that stuff. The youth one is huge because they just came out with a report that 17% of teenagers in high school have actually thought about committing suicide.
They're on the rise. It used to be men were the highest risk, but younger teenagers and kids are on the up.
It's a really bad demographic for that.
Some disturbing statistics there.
It is.
Before we go, where can people find more information?
RideToPreventSuicide.com. We have a Facebook group, Ride to Prevent Suicide. Pretty much every social media.
Instagram, we're on TikTok, everything. Yeah, we are everywhere.
Wonderful. Okay, Kevin, Jake, thank you so much for joining us and talking about this very important topic.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.